Get up. You're going to be late. Get up.
Go to school. Do this.
Finish work again. Another week in my bag, and now it's time to start my weekend. Baby, just me and my TV. Should I go mad for real like all my friends? I should check.
You're late.
This is the reason why we want to have our school starting at 8:30 a.m. because students are usually late to class or don't have enough time in the morning to get ready.
By handing out surveys, we found out that 23% of people use GPS wisely. 77% sometimes or do not use GPS at all. All of us just go on our phones or talk with friends. For SSR, 76% of us teachers do not care what students are reading. And only 24% of teachers actually care what students read.
These survey results shows us that if we remove GPS and SSR out of our daily school schedule, it wouldn't really bring much of a big change towards how we go about school. Because getting more sleep can help our brains to function well. It would also be nice to push school to start a little bit later for those who are involved with band, color guard, or just choir, or any of the activities that are involved in the morning time. One color guard member also told us that if she doesn't get at least 8 or 9 hours of sleep, she's usually cranky or grouchy.
The University of Minnesota conducted a research saying that teenagers have a natural sleep pattern from 11 p.m. at night to 8:30 in the morning. So there's a good reason why we see things like this happen daily. You tend to make more mistakes during school when your brain shuts down because of lack of sleep. We found out that a sleepy brain does not give you the energy to support you to continue throughout the day.
Overweight teenagers had an average of 20 minutes less of sleep than underweight teenagers, and that can add up to an extended hours of sleep during the weekend. Causing heart disease, irregular heartbeat, heart failure, high blood pressure, stroke, and diabetes.
By handing out the survey, most of school they not get enough sleep. They just take about 4 to 5 hours to sleep, so it seems not enough.
Our group wanted to reach out to our fellow friend from Bellevue East about what they think about this topic, since Bellevue East has removed SSR out of their daily school schedule. By interviewing them, we got their answers to these following questions. First question, how are you liking school now that SSR has been removed? Second question, how would you like to have school start later? And then the last question, overall, do you think there's going to be a big effect if they get removed? For an example, lower grades, etc. Her response to these questions are, I feel like school goes by faster without SSR. I would love it if school started later. I think it would have a positive effect on students because it feels like everyone hates getting up early, and that extra time to sleep would be very beneficial. Then another person that we interviewed said, okay, so I don't really think it makes a difference. I mean, for kids who procrastinate to do homework, it did help out because it gave them 20 minutes to work. Yet, if we were able to come to school later, it would even it out because kids should get more REM sleep so their memory could improve. Also, if they needed extra time to work on it, it wouldn't be such a hard thing to go to school early and get help since ultimately, you would still have more time to sleep. In my opinion, sleep would do us more good than 20 minutes of reading, which most kids spend messing around.